Hello, language learners. It's Gala with Just a Teenager, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I've talked about a lot on my channel and that I think I'm a pro, which is languages and language partners. So I have a ton of videos where I cover how to find language partners, the best apps for them, and all of that, but I've never talked about the benefits of having a language partner and how they can help you learn your target language. That is what today's video is going to be about. Give this video a thumbs up if you are currently learning a language or if you are planning on learning a new language. Let's get started. So the first reason why you should have a language partner is friendship. A lot of times people mistake language partners as boring or homework. But think of this as an amazing opportunity to meet people that have the same interests and share the same goals as you. You guys should have maybe 1 to 2 language partners at a time. That way you're really going to be able to benefit and help each other out. Because language partners, or like I like to call them language BFFs, is just like any other relationship. You have to receive but also give. So it's a lot better to only have 1 or 2 than to have 20 and then when you need them, they're not there for you, or when they need you, you're not there for them either. Reason number 2 is the opportunity to speak without judgment. One of the hardest things for language learners is having enough confidence to speak in their target language because they're always worried about messing up, embarrassing themselves, or just making a huge mistake. But with your language partner, you don't have to worry about this because it's a safe zone. You guys are both going to be making mistakes and you guys are both going to be there for each other. And this is pretty hard to achieve if you're learning a language at a school or with a teacher or by yourself. It's also a lot better because you have more chances to speak in your target language. Because I understand that in some cities, there aren't that many natives or even people trying to learn your target language like you, so you won't have as many opportunities to speak in your target language without judgment. Number 3, feedback. If you are teaching yourself your target language and you're trying to practice speaking out loud by rereading, or maybe you're trying to conjugate a couple verbs, or even forming your own sentences, then it might be really hard to realize when you're making a mistake or when you're mispronouncing something, especially when you don't have natives or other people that are learning a language in your life that will be able to help you realize what mistakes you made. But your language partner and your language BFF is going to be there for you, letting you know when you misspelled something, when you mispronounced something, or when you ended up just inventing your own word. They're really going to be able to help you out to realize what you need to focus on, what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. Number 4, motivation. In my opinion, this is the most important and the most valuable thing about having a language BFF. Because motivation is crucial if you want to be able to learn or improve your target language. Because if not, you're going to want to give up in 1 or 2 weeks. Because there will be days where you won't want to study, where you might even hate the language and want to give up. But by having a language partner, that really won't happen. Because by knowing that somebody wants to learn the exact same language as you and even enjoys talking to you in their target language, that will instantly give you a boost of motivation. Especially if you're talking to your language partner about the things that you enjoy and your hobbies. Because you're going to be doing things that you love in your target language. And it's also great if you think about the reason why you were wanting to learn a language. For example, for me, the main reason I like to learn languages is to be able to communicate with people from around the world. And I am already doing that with my language partner, so more motivation. Reason number 5 is frequency. A lot of times the language that you're learning is not spoken in the country that you're living. So a very common problem for language learners is finding ways and finding people to practice and communicate with so they don't lose their language skills. So if you have a language partner, there's no need to fear because you guys are able to kind of decide how often you guys want to chat and practice. That could either be once a week or even every day. The more, the merrier. If you don't practice or don't use your target language, you're going to start forgetting some of your skills or even most of the language. This is why when I moved back from France to Miami, I decided to go to a French high school or an international high school, which means that half of my classes are in French. That way I wouldn't lose it. I have a friend of mine though that moved from France to Spain, and since she doesn't have anybody to practice with in Spain, she lost most of her French. So if you guys have a language partner, you will never have to deal with this problem. And reason number 6 is because it's free. A lot of times I think that holds people back from learning a language is the cost. They feel that to learn a language, they have to spend money on the best tutors, the best academies, the best books, the best. But in reality, you can learn a language for free. I mean, that is the whole point of this YouTube channel, to motivate teens to learn a language in an easy and affordable way. And Language Partners is exactly that. You guys are mutually going to be able to help each other, teach each other, and be there for each other throughout the whole language learning process, and all for free. Well guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below which language you are currently learning. And if you still don't know how to find language partners or the best apps to communicate with your language partner, then watch this video right up here. Well guys, that's it. I'll see you next week. Bye!